Do you go to school here?
Yes.
Or not here, but at North Forsyth? I just can't even imagine what your, would you mind chatting with me for a minute?
It's your turn.
How are you feeling?
I was like, at first when somebody had said it in class, I was like, nah, that couldn't have happened, because like you don't really think kids just go out here hurting each other. But then when everything just like started to unfold and I heard all the sirens, it was just like, dang, you're not even safe where you're supposed to be getting your education at.
And what grade are you in?
I'm in the 9th grade.
Ninth grade, okay. So first year here. I mean, and you know, you remember, I think a couple of days after school started, there was someone that was caught with a gun, and then last month, someone got arrested for having a gun on campus. What do you think?
Oh no, I don't want to go there no more. It's like you don't even feel safe. Like you just got to keep your head on the swivel because you don't know what people can do to you.
Do you know, so I talked to a couple of their parents and they were talking about how the metal detectors aren't used every day. Do you know, do they use them often?
They use them like if a situation happens, like the gun situation, they pulled out the metal detectors for 2 days and then they put them back up. But the metal detectors don't really work for real.
Do you know, did they have metal detectors today?
No, they didn't.
I just can't even imagine what you're feeling.
It's crazy.
And you can't be mom, you're too young to be mom, but how are you feeling?
Cold, but really just numb, just trying to get out here in a timely fashion because it's happened numerous times before. So we know that there's a protocol. We know that we're going to have to meet the kids somewhere. We're going to have to sign them out. It's going to be hectic. And then for it to be this time of year, you know, people are out here with small children. You know, you just feel bad about the whole situation. It's terrible that we having to go through this more often than not, like way too often.
How did you find out about this today?
Well, my husband came and told me that there was a large police presence at the school. And then we don't live far from the school, so then I saw like 2 or 3 carloads of police officers like come by with their lights on. And shortly after that, it was on breaking news.
What do you think is the issue? Why do you think that this happens?
I honestly feel like, get my phone, Nene. I honestly feel like the kids, they don't have a positive outlet. They're just doing anything. I think we need to cater to trying to get them, whether it be boys or girls club, big brothers, big sisters, something that's directed towards our teenage, our youth, because they are our future and we have to give them something to go by. We're not giving them anything to go by. They're just out here all the time, just trying to find something to do. And we don't have anything that's taking them from the streets. So I don't mind is the devil's playground. If we don't give them anything positive to do, they're going to find stuff to do in a negative light. And that's just a harsh reality. We haven't given them anything to do, anywhere to go. And I know money is an issue, but we got to do something. We can't keep doing this.
So when you go home and this conversation comes up, what do you say? What do you say to them?
I just always remind my kids to never run to, like, just trying to see or video. I know social media is big for them, but never run to see what's going on. Never be trying to see and in the midst of what's going on, because these things can happen to innocent bystanders, and you never want to be in the wrong place at the wrong time, especially when it's somewhere that you have to be, like school. So I just always remind my girls to just be where you're supposed to be, never run to no fights, never be trying to see what's going on, because most of the time it's going to be more hazard than help.
And you go to school at North Forsyth too?
Yeah.
What grade are you in?
Ninth.
Ninth grade. Okay. Well, so are you okay? So what was this day like for you?
It was, at first, it was a normal day. I just came to school. I was like, you know, it was a simple day. We was gonna have a game after the school and all that. And then they said, like, all of a sudden it was a lockdown in first period. And at first I'm just like, okay, let me be calm because it shouldn't be too crazy. But then my teacher like came and she was like, I could sense worry. And she's like, everybody just calm down, sit down, and like we gonna figure this out. So I'm just like, what's going on? Like, that's when I started getting worried and stuff like that. So it's just a lot. Like, I don't know how to feel, honestly.
You feel numb to stuff after a while. Sad to say that this isn't the first time that tragedy has struck our family, and not this in this way in others. So at some point you just become numb to it all, and you just try to take it one thing at a time and just hope for the best and try to train your children up in a way that you would want them to go when you're not around. Your kids are always going to be the best when you're there, but when you're not around, what they do counts most then. When you're not around, when no one's watching you, are you going to have the same integrity that you have when your parents are there? That's what I drill into my girls.
That is the most important message. I know that you're not going to be in school tomorrow. What do you think going back on Thursday is going to be like?
It's gonna be weird, definitely. Like, everything's not gonna be the same. Like, they're gonna try to make it, you know, like, oh, it's a regular school day, but nobody's gonna really forget or like erase. They can't erase what happened. So I honestly feel bad for the family, and I just feel bad for everyone who had to experience it.
What are your classmates saying about all this?
I mean, they were just worried. They were sad. Like, some people knew him, so they were just upset, and everybody's just like, I don't know, everybody's just feeling a way about it.
Do you get nervous going to school?
Not like that, but now I would be, because you never know what the day holds.
Well, I'll be thinking about you guys this week.
Thank you.
Thank you for spending time with me.
Most certainly. Thank
Please
you
go
so
get
much.
warm.
I am. Thank you.
Sure. You know, we're hearing a lot of the same sentiment from a lot of parents here. They're just, I think, maybe exhausted is the word. And you know, I really like what that mom said, that it's so important that you drill into your kids' brains how to act when they're not around. Obviously, most kids behave in front of the parents. We've all been kids. We know what it's like when the parents aren't around. And so just really just giving that lesson to their kids.